And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. In this game, we'll see the Denver Nuggets against the Los Angeles Clippers. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Wednesday, they'll start out on the road to play the Pelicans in New Orleans. And then on Saturday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
The day has finally arrived for basketball fans. It's opening day of a brand new NBA regular season.
Nothing quite like the excitement of beginning the regular season, Kevin. It's one of my favorite days of the year, and this matchup here tonight should be a fun one.
Now, here is Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Jordan really relishes playing through contact and converting, showing you just how strong he is and a good level of concentration, too.
Here's Jokic. Back to Moutier. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Harris. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Jordan finds Pierce. Gallinari with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Harris inside, covered by Redick. Moutier looking around, and here's Gallinari outside.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Paul with the ball, now defended by Moutier. Paul against Moutier. A shot by Paul, no good. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Harris inside, covered by Redick. Harris passes to Gallinari. Fareed setting the pick for Gallinari. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Jordan comes to deny a shot. His size and reach give him a big advantage.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Paul against Moutier. Paul passes to Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And there's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
Inside, Harris. The basket good off the assist from Moutier.
Good job offensively, creating a nice look inside.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Paul against Moutier. Paul with the bucket.
Boy, a tough, gritty, smart point guard. Paul isn't at all intimidated by a little contact.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Andre Jordan is second.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Here's Jokic. Gallinari finds Moutier. Denver passing it around. Here's Jokic. Great D that time from Jordan.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And there it is for him.
Pierce showing off a little bit off the dribble that time. Very creative with that move.
To the paint. Here's Fareed. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Gallinari against Pierce. Jordan kicks to Paul. Pops it up for Jordan. No good from Spates. And it's Harris with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 4-point game. And this matchup with Los Angeles. Hard to believe just the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season schedule. Moutier against Paul. Clock is at 3. Harris inside the line. And it's Spates with the rebound.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Redick. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Moutier against Paul. Down low. Here's Jokic. It doesn't go for him. Jordan with some nice D. To the middle. That's good from Paul on the assist by Pierce. Paul's got his second bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Paul against Moutier. To the inside. Here's Fareed. Pass to Gallinari. Jokic with a screen on Redick. Here's Harris. Drops in the layup for 2.
Boy, with that athletic, muscular frame, Gary Harris able to battle through contact there.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Pierce. It's hauled in by Harris. Nuggets have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Moutier against Redick. Gallinari on the wing.
Gotta be careful how you guard Gallinari. The Italian swingman is effective at drawing contact.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls.
And this team loves what Danilo Gallinari brings to the table. He's a big guy at 6'10", a great shooter who spaces the floor, so he gives you size and that three-point shot.
Murray's checked in for Harris. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Clippers leading by 4. Pass to Jordan. And the call will be against Emmanuel Moutier. That's his first foul. Harris is checked in for Gallinari.
First team foul. Checking in the game for your Nuggets, number 14, Gary Harris.
And Redick kicks to Pierce. Here's Crawford. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Doing damage from long range, elevating his offense.
The Nuggets trail by 7. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And a quick check of the stats for Jordan. He's coming off an excellent season.
He was around 12 points a game, 13 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Pass to Murray. Now here's Fareed. Back to Murray. Fareed, a screen on Crawford. 5 to shoot. Murray, good.
You know, Murray has not been in the league that long, but he certainly plays like a seasoned vet.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Ball outside. Inside. Jokic with the steal. Here's Fareed. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Fareed's got his second bucket of the night.
And you can run the offense through Murray. He's a big, skilled combo guard who can score and pass it.
Moutier against Paul. Jordan sets the pick for Paul to the inside, and the dunk by Jordan.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power,
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Harris. Murray outside. Jokic with a screen on Crawford. Here's Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And how about they broke into the top 10 last year in second chance points? They made that a focal point heading into the season, and boy, did it pay off.
And their rebounding really was a strength. Maybe their stats weren't tops in the league, but their work ethic was as good as it gets. Free throw good, Murray.
Look, when you talk about Jamal Murray, the scoring potential off the charts. I mean, he's got every offensive tool that you'd want in a guard.
And so Murray nails both of them. Los Angeles leading by 3. Now here's Paul. Outside Pierce. It's stolen by Moutier. Pass to Harris. 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. From deep three-point land. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. For Los Angeles, they've got 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Moutier against Paul. Jordan with the ball. Pierce feeling it out a bit. Here's Redick. Rebounded by Fareed. The Nuggets trail by 3. Murray with it. Harris a screen on Crawford. And it's Murray penetrating. The shot's good. Murray's got 6 points.
And Murray already powerfully built and so strong. It really helps him get to the rim against tough D.
Crawford dishes to Jordan. Pass to Paul. Back to Jordan. Kicks it out to Crawford. There's the triple. Sinks the triple. He's got 6.
Good job getting a nice look on that jumper there.
Nuggets have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Andre Jordan, number 1.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year. He made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
A different look for Denver. Nurkic checked in for Jokic. Chandler comes in for Fareed, and it's Malik Beasley in for Emmanuel Mudiay. And then for Los Angeles, Brewer is checked in for Jordan. Allen Anderson comes in for Paul Pierce. And it's Austin Rivers in for Paul. Now here's Anderson. Crawford looking over the floor. Down low, clock at 4, and the basket by Brewer.
Great decision on the pick and roll, giving it up at the right time.
Beasley outside. Back to Murray, and stolen by Redick. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. Rebound by Nurkic. The Nuggets trail by 6. Harris outside. Pass to Nurkic. Double team on Nurkic. Murray for 3. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's what good passing gets you. Jumpy defenders.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Denver. Spates checked in for the Clippers. Felton comes in for J.J. Redick. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Felton who will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 4.
Did enough down low to force the defender into a foul. Nice work inside.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws here for the night.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Spates. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Spates. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And the missed opportunities for them at the line here early on.
And those can often come back to haunt you. They've got to focus and really make the most of the chances.
Clippers leading by 5. Crawford up top. Gallinari covering. Crawford's shot is good. Crawford's got 8.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here is Gallinari. And there's Chandler. That's good on the assist from Gallinari.
And, you know, things can get hectic in the paint, so you got to be able to stay calm.
Pass to Anderson. Crawford, no one around him. Hands it from downtown. He's got 11.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Murray, the pass to Gallinari. At the elbow, Nurkic. Nurkic setting the pick for Gallinari. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
For Denver, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
The free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
He's off on the second. Los Angeles leading by 7. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Felton finds Crawford. Clock at 6. It's deflected, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Coming on to the floor for the Clippers, number 40, Dorian Wiggins.
And that does it for the first quarter. Clippers lead by 7. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Pepsi Center. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So, GA, the Cavaliers and Warriors have faced off in the last 2 NBA Finals, and many expect them to meet there once again.
Yeah, both teams are stacked with talent, and now that they've each won a championship, we could see a rubber match. But who knows? There are teams in each conference that still could challenge. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Molinari hits them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Anderson against Chandler. Crawford is screen on Chandler. It's Anderson with the drive, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Gallinari.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Clippers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. The Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Chandler. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Anderson outside. Driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Clippers lead by 6.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Gallinari outside. Pass to Chandler. Over Anderson. Nice move. And there's the call on Chandler. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Clippers leading by 6. Felton finds Crawford. Back to Felton. Spade sets a screen for Felton. Wants to get it to Spades and does.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Chandler, no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Anderson with the screen for Felton to the middle. Anderson's shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 8. On the wing, Chandler, guarded by Spades. A nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got 7 points in the game.
And one of his strengths, Gallinari attacks in the lane with a purpose.
Gallinari against Crawford. A shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Nurkic. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Beasley. Now Murray. Denver passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Gallinari. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Gallinari, no wasted time there. Got the ball and let it fly.
And so it's Felton who will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. There's Crawford with the 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
And Murray, here we go. And it's Spades with the rebound. Spades has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. And the slam dunk by Spades.
Yes, sir. Throw that rock down.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Beasley outside. Here's Chandler. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And finished off by Anderson.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Beasley outside. Gallinari finds Murray. Nurkic a screen on Felton. Here's Murray. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Spades has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Crawford outside. Pass to Anderson. Outside, Felton. Tries it from the top of the key. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Gallinari with it. Now Felton defending. Gallinari passes to Murray. Up and in on the layup. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, good work inside from Murray. This young guy doesn't fear anyone down there.
Pass to Crawford. Felton sets a screen for Crawford. Over Murray. Crawford's shot is good. Crawford's got 13 points.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Gallinari outside. Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. He's got 12.
And this is what Gallinari does best. Once he catches fire, he is aggressive to score.
Rivers kicks to Crawford. Spades with a screen on Gallinari. There's Crawford with the 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Murray down low. He's covered by Felton. Nurkic setting the pick for Gallinari. And the 3 ball is good. And now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
That's the 2nd long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Here's Anderson, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. The Clippers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Fareed comes in for Chandler. Harris has checked in for Malik Beasley. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Jamal Murray. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Jordan, he's checked in for Spates. Pierce comes in for Jamal Crawford. J.J. Redick's checked in for Rivers. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Raymond Felton.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Clippers making a change here. Crawford's checked in. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. Third is Chris Paul.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Denver with the ball, trailing by 5. And that one drops for him. Jokic has got his first basket.
Jokic overpowering down low, taking full advantage of his weight and height.
Pierce with the screen on Mudiay. Paul surveying the floor. To the middle. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
CP3 is so good orchestrating out of that set. I mean, he is really one of the gurus of the pick and roll.
Now here's Mudiay. He has yet to score. Fareed, a screen on Redick. Here's Gallinari. Pass to Mudiay. Puts up a 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
He flashes his touch from deep there.
The Clippers have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Outside for Redick. Crawford with the ball. Paul, a screen on Harris. Crawford outside. They get it again.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now Redick, after Gallinari missed from long range. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Here's Mudiay. Gallinari on the wing. Fareed, a screen on Redick. 6 to shoot. Redick with the double team. Gallinari passes to Fareed. Here's Mudiay. Offline with his 3. Clippers leading by 4. Redick dishes to Paul. Pierce with the screen on Mudiay. Here's Paul. Kenneth Fareed pulls it in. Nuggets have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Back to Gallinari. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on J.J. Redick.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
2 shots.
Shoot 2. First free throw is good.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Spates is checked in. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Jordan, a screen on Moutier. Paul kicks to Redick. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Fareed.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Now Moutier. Pass to Gallinari. Down low. And Fareed throws it down.
Fareed known for being a great dunker. Give him any room to work with, and he's getting to that rim.
Los Angeles has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Paul outside from 20 feet out. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Paul's got 6.
I mean, this guy is so good in the pick and roll, and it's such a reliable play for him because he's so good at reading the defense.
And it's slammed in by Fareed.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
All up top, defended by Moutier. Paul passes to Jordan. Pierce kicks to Paul. Six to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Denver grabs the miss. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Here's Redick to the left side wing. Paul against Harris. Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. Jordan with a screen on Gallinari. For 3, Pierce. Kicks it out to Paul. Pierce against Gallinari. Back to Paul. Fires the 3. Here's Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Fareed outside. 34 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Moutier dishes to Gallinari. Shoots the 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And he's now made 3 3-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Moutier against Paul. Lets a floater go. The shot misses. Danilo Gallinari, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Denver. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hello and welcome. Let's get right into it. The story tonight is a tight matchup for the Clippers after 2 quarters.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies, it makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course and the hardwood, Jack. Gimmies are the only shots you make.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Well, right now for Denver, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up that big old dub.
So, Shaq, how many of those Game 1 home openers did you actually win over your career?
AOT, Artie, all of them.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Gallinari, what a contribution.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Denver in the lead. And here's Moutier. Pass to Gallinari. Denver passing it around. Jokic sets the screen for Moutier. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good for Moutier. Now here's Paul. Jordan outside.
Who's watching here?
Pass to Redick. Paul outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Paul's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
If he can find a look outside, Paul's going to take it. Don't expect him to hesitate if he gets that look.
Moutier pass to Gallinari. To the inside, Fareed, and the dunk by Fareed.
Those quick feet of his allow him to get out of the screen extremely fast. Fareed, difficult to stay with in the screen and roll.
Now here's Pierce. Up top, Spates. Pass to Paul. All sorts of time. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Paul's got 11 points.
School's in session, and that mid-range is CP3's specialty.
Moutier against Paul. Moutier kicks to Harris. Jokic with the screen on Redick. Shot clock at 5. Here's Harris. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Hey, even when you knock Gary Harris around, he powers these shots in.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
That's good from Harris.
I like the competitive juice of Gary Harris. He wants to win every game, and he plays for his team at a high level.
Moutier against Paul. Outside for Redick. Pass to Jordan. And here is Spates. And it's Pierce in the corner. Offensive rebound. Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
DeAndre Jordan is simply wearing them out tonight, performing at a high level.
Gallinari outside. A shot, no good. Excellent D there from Pierce. Paul against Moutier. Paul passes to Spates. Back to Paul. Floats one. It's hauled in by Harris. And it's Harris with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They lead by 1. Gallinari outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And checking out some numbers here for Chris Paul. Great showing for him last season. Last season put up about 19 points per, 10 assists, and just over 2 steals. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Moutier against Paul. Outside, Redick. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Gets his shot off with great quickness. Redick knows he has the green light to take those.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to talk to his guys. With a break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Andre Jordan is second.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Fareed outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Moutier dishes to Gallinari. No good on the 3. The Clippers in the lead. Paul outside. And he makes good on the layup. Paul's got 7 points for the quarter. Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Fareed outside. Back to Moutier. 3-pointer. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jordan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. Paul with the ball. He's got 13. And the wide-open shot from Redick. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. The Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Moutier. 5 points in the game. Gallinari outside. Over Pierce. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Clippers have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Pass to Paul. It's Redick on the wing. 8 points for him. Drops in the tray.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Moutier against Paul. Moutier pass to Gallinari. Jokic with his screen on Pierce. Here's Gallinari. Back to Moutier. Over Paul. The Nuggets with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now, here is Gallinari. He's got 21, and the foul on Paul Pierce. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Denver. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Jokic, and Murray's subbed in for Moutier. And then for the Clippers, Jamal Crawford. He's checked in for Pierce, and it's Rivers in for Paul. It's Gallinari on top of the key. Clock at 6. Screen by Nurkic. Here's Harris, and it's blocked by Jordan. Crawford outside. He's looking for Jordan and finds him.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
So here's Gallinari, following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Nurkic in the post. He's against Jordan, trying to get something going. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Jordan, it's good on the putback.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Now, here's Nurkic, still without a basket. Back to Murray. Good work there as it goes.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Now Rivers. Pass to Jordan. Back to Rivers. And he banks in the layup. Rivers has got his first bucket in this one.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now here's Fareed. 10 points for him. Back to Harris. Pass to Murray. Fareed setting the pick for Murray. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Jordan's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now, here is Gallinari. He's got 21, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. And the Nuggets with some changes. Chandler's checked in for Kenneth Fareed, and it's Beasley in for Gallinari. Anderson, he's checked in for the Clippers. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Clippers. Pass to Redick. Jordan sets the pick for Redick. And the 3 off target. The Nuggets trail by 15. Murray the pass to Chandler. Denver passing it around. Crawford against Beasley. In the corner, Murray with it. Fires from the wing. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 16th rebound on the night. Crawford kicks to Redick. To Jordan. Crawford against Beasley. The fader. Denver grabs the miss.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
On the wing, Murray. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Right there, Murray showing the toughness to complete the play.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Clippers leading by 12. Crawford kicks to Redick. Here's the floater. No good that time. Harris looking it over. Pass to Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
The drive by Redick. And he makes that one. Redick's got 13 points.
He has the ability to get to the basket, too. Like seeing Redick put it on the deck and get it done off the dribble.
Back to Beasley. Off target at the rim. Los Angeles has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
The Nuggets trail by 16. Murray kicks to Harris. Releases. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He's got 9.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
There's the screen. Back to Rivers. Tatum with the screen on Murray. Just 5 to shoot. And slam dunk by Tatum.
All about controlling the body, setting a stiff pick, and then spinning in the scoring position. Well done.
Rivers against Murray. Down low. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night. Rivers against Murray. Now here's Rivers. Tight defense on him. Pass to Redick. Here's Strickland. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Shoots over Nurkic. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Clippers on top, leading by 14. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Clippers leading by 14. Rivers dishes to Crawford. Rebound by Nurkic.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Here's Nelson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nelson's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Denver. And so it's Felton who will bring it up for the Clippers. At one point, they led by 16. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Nelson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Anderson, he's checked in for the Clippers. And he makes both free throws. And here's Nelson. Murray outside. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Miller. Out to Nelson. Nurkic setting the pick for Nelson. To the middle. Goes back up. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Nurkic.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket for Murray.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Rivers. Felton the pass to Anderson. 4 on the clock. Brewer with the screen for Rivers. Fires top of the key. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Miller surveying the floor. Inside. Nurkic in the post. Covered by Brewer. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles lead's cut down to 10 on the bucket for Nurkic.
And you got to do more than that to stop Nurkic, using that muscle to just brush past the defender.
Brewer with the screen for Felton. Over Nelson. Felton can't get it to go. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 for the field since the beginning of the fourth. Nelson from outside. Drills it from outside. Nelson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Denver.
The point guard, Nelson, an effective three-point shooter because he understands when to take that shot.
And Brewer kicks to Rivers. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Miller outside. Back to Nelson. Nurkic a screen on Felton. And finished off by Nurkic.
With excellent footwork, Nurkic remains effective in those pick-and-roll situations.
Out to the wing. Now here's Felton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. And then for the Clippers, Wiggins is checked in for Brewer. And Chris Paul subbed in for Raymond Felton. The Nuggets trail by 7. Nelson with it. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Wide open look here for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter. Clippers leading by 4. Anderson outside. Now Crawford. It's Rivers on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Releases. 6 on the shot clock. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Nelson. Driving in. Nurkic. Outside for Murray. The second chance effort. Wiggins with the rebound.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Anderson's shot is off. And it's the Nuggets ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Jokic with the screen on Rivers. The power of Jokic. Wow.
Murray clearly a score first guard, so it's always good to see him set up his teammates to balance out his own game.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Jokic against Anderson. Pass to Rivers. Wiggins sets a screen for Rivers. And it's sent back by Jokic.
I'd love to see Jokic get a little more assertive with his defense, but a good block this time.
The Clippers in the lead. Al Paul. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Paul's got 11 points here in just the second half. The Nuggets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jokic. Shoots from 14. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
It's such an advantage to have a center of Jokic's size who can also face up and hit that medium-range jumper.
Clippers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Big group substitution here for Denver. Fareed's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Alinari comes in for Wilson Chandler. Gary Harris is checked in for Jamal Murray. And it's Moutier in for Jameer Nelson. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Wiggins. Spates comes in for Anderson. Pierce is checked in for Jamal Crawford. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Rivers. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Redick. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
Offensive rebound, Jokic, and it's all evened up.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
Here's Redick following the basket by Jokic. Spades with a screen on Moutier. Paul with the three. Jordan down low. He's against Jokic.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Alinari wide open, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting three from outside.
The shot by Pierce will not go.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Gallinari, a screen on Paul. Back to Gallinari. Moutier against Pierce. Moutier, no good. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Jordan, high post. Paul outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Paul's got 13 points here in the second half alone. The Nuggets trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Defensive foul. DeAndre Jordan. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Denver, Nikola Jokic. One shot.
Free throw, no good for Jokic.
at just about 7 feet. Nikola Jokic has unreal skill, a great passer, insane feel for the game. This big man from Serbia will be a force for years to come.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Jordan sets the pick for Pierce. Back to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Defender so locked in on Pierce made that an easy assist for him.
The Nuggets trail by 4. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Now on the court is your high squad. Get ready.
Harris outside. Ball against Moutier. The shot, no good. Clippers leading by 4. Left side Pierce. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the game. Moutier pass to Jokic. Over Jordan. And it's Jokic missing.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Pops it up for Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And you could see his eyes light up when he saw the space at the rim. Nice finish there on the lob.
Down low. Here's Jokic. Out to Gallinari. Moutier against Paul. Fareed setting the pick for Moutier. On the wing, Harris. Off target with his 3. LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Paul. And it's Denver with the rebound. 1:07 left in the 4th quarter. And here's Moutier. Here's Jokic. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Showing some poise right there. I like seeing Jokic step up and prove he's a leader.
Ball is doubled. Outside Pierce. From past the arc. Good! Another from 3.
And he's almost 3rd now on the list of all-time three-pointers.
It's an amazing milestone he's approaching. Inside. It's tipped. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And that one comes up a bit short. Not sure the miracle, Craig, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
Now, here's Moutier. Out to Harris for the 3. It counts! And now they trail by just 4. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for LA. Chris Paul. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Denver calls timeout. 12 seconds left in the fourth. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Twelve seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Shooting for LA, Chris Paul. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. So the Clippers with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, DeAndre Jordan.